Toast and jam, toast and jam. We do it because we can. Toast and jam. Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Prince with Fort Worth Weekly. Today's special guest is Andrew Walker. Hey Andrew.
Nice to see you, Jeff.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well.
Andrew is the director of the Amon Carter Museum, and I bet you if you grew up in Fort Worth, you remember this painting. That was
Dash for the Timber. One of Remington's greats, and actually one of the most remarkable purchases that Amon Carter made as he was really defining himself as a collector.
Yeah. Well, y'all have an exhibit here now, a couple of brothers in Fort Worth, Stuart and Scott Gentling, and they were pretty eccentric and ahead of their time and a little offbeat.
Scott Gentling had a photograph of Amon Carter standing next to a Remington sculpture, and that's become our founder portrait. And I just love the kind of realism you can see in Amon Carter's face, the crags and the wrinkles, but at the same time there's a sense of contemporary modern elegance to him. He's not fresh off the ranch.
I brought you a real rare find. This was, I believe, the first portrait that Scott Gentling ever did. It's while he was at Tulane. Him and his brother went to school there, and because they were a little small and a little odd, they got picked on a little bit. So this guy lived in the dorm with them. His name was Owen Minich, and he's a big burly dude, and he became their friend, their protector, their driver. He took them on trips to go painting. He went with them to foreign countries, and they became the best of friends. And
you know, it's remarkable because Scott's not even 20 years old at this point, right? A young man at school, but the depth of his creative ability is remarkable in this work. And you can even look at his eyes and then look at the eyes of Amon Carter, and you can see how he's carrying forward that same way of kind of just dotting a little white to bring liveliness and energy into the realism of that.
Well, I just stumbled into it years ago, and I took it to Scott was having a party, you know, on Camp. There's studios down there on Camp Bowie, and he was having a party not long before he died, and Ed Bass and a bunch of people were there, and I went and took this painting to show him, and I wasn't even sure if it was real or not, because I got it in such a weird way, and it's so cheap. I wasn't even sure it was real, so I took it to him, and when he saw it, he started crying as soon as he saw it, and then he just told me this entire story about who it was and how special this guy was to him.
Jeff, I'm glad you're here today. As we start 2020, let's raise our glasses to the city of Fort Worth, a place of innovation, creativity, and influence.
To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. Well, appreciate having you on the show, Andrew.
It's been great, Jeff. Thank you so much.
Also, if you like this song, I hadn't played this in a long time. What made you choose this?
You know, it's just I was thinking about birds and their path through life and the way that they follow the seasons.